Today, our group will discuss about the water and our issues. And to start, I'd like to invite you to think about these questions. What are your main water-related issues facing the global community, and what can done, individual or by the government, to try to alleviate these problems? And Jose, you can suppose your idea
I
to
think
start.
that when we talk about the main water related issues, we have three options. The first is the scarcity. The second is the opposite, because sometimes in some short periods you have a lot. And the another is the pollution. And all these three are connected, because in some place we have the water, but it is polluted, so you have the scarcity. And in this same place, in sometimes we have the inundations for some cause that can be pollution.
This inundation could, the water in the inundation could be cleaner, and after the inundation could become polluted because of the streets, all dust that they can get, or make this water more polluted water, and it's not a fresh water, not a water that you can use, what increase the scarcity of water for use.
We are talking about the pollution every time that it's a problem for the water issue, but what kind of pollution you are talking about?
Yes, maybe I think sometimes industry, because of industry, our environment is have some pollutions. Some companies put some sewage into the water, and so some pollution has done by that. And the other things, I think everyone, such as us, do some pollutions in our daily life because of some daily washing and something like that. Yeah.
Another point I think can be the sewage, because all the government need to think about how to discard the sewage or to clean this. And someone here has some idea how we can develop this problem.
About the sewage, the government would improve some facilities in the sewage construction, the tunnels, the channels that could help to clean this after, to recycle and to clean all as much as possible. And they can have some campaigns for people to reduce the water, the amount of water they use in their day, so the volume of the sewage will decrease.
Yeah. And about the industry, what do you think that the government can do about the industry that pollutes some resource, like some river or something like that?
Yes, not because industry make pollution. Yeah. So some companies who just emit the pollution to the water, they can increase their technology and make less sewage to
But
the water.
sorry, but what kind of thing that the government can do to stimulate these companies to clean this reject, for example? Do you think they can reduce the tax, or I don't know, do something more?
Yeah, I think tax is a good idea for government to they can do. And besides tax, I think maybe government can tell the company, and they should do like this as their responsibility. Yeah.
And just about the individuals, we are talking about every time about the government, what they need to do to develop this problem. But individually, what do you think that we can do?
Of course, you can resolve this problem by yourself, reducing your consumption. because or recycling. If you have some water and you don't need to use, how can I say this in English? You can use, for example, the water in the washing machine. You can recycle this water, so you can do this by yourself. And
I think we're talking about all the principal points, the main points about the water and what's the issues, what we can do individually or the government to solve this. And I think that we really need to think about our attitudes firstly, to try to not expense a lot, only the necessary. And the government need to think about how we can develop our country or the industry without punish them. And I think it can be good. Thank you for all of you.